Oh boy.
You know what I wanted to give you, right?
Nah, don't do it. Don't you do it, man.
Oh, I'll give it to you afterwards. Mm, sir,
Yes.
you trying to test your loyalty to these 21 people?
Nah, man, not at all. But I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody jumping back on. Uh, Look, they going in too. You can tell. Look, you can tell what kind of friends we got.
He trying to see who ride to die.
Hey man, which one we going with, man?
You
Which
better
one
be
y'all want
funny
to
because
go
I'm gonna
with?
turn. I gotta switch gears. Come on now, because
Which one y'all want? Which one y'all want to go with, man? Y'all want to go with the financial stability? Y'all want to go with can true love come from a one night stand? Um, and what's the
me
other
too,
one?
Joseph.
What's the other one?
Is it okay to leave someone over physical appearance?
Oh yeah. And can you leave someone
Don't
over
worry about
physical?
typing, honey.
Can you leave someone over physical appearance? If I start typing, man, I don't know what this thing gonna
No,
do.
you can't type and talk and think at the same time.
Then
So don't worry about typing.
you're gonna have some people look. I think the AOL dial up is messing up. You couldn't
Yeah, I
wait to
said
get
that
that
earlier.
one off, huh? Oh man, y'all crazy. Which one we going with, good people?
Hey, Letitia.
Matter of fact, shit. If it don't work that way, I think it's your go on this one.
What you talking about?
Then we can add, cause you know with these new features, man, we can add folks on here, so we can get you in.
That's what I was trying to tell you a while ago before you hung up on us.
I feel you. Let me see, man, cause I'm gonna let y'all rumble a little bit.
Well, you need to set the stage first,
I'm gonna set that
so I
motherfucker.
can shift my gears.
But
Cause
you you got the topic though. I picked last time. It's your go.
no, nigga. Okay.
It is your go.
I'm gonna
Real
let the
talk.
people pick. They being so loyal and faithful and coming on here and staying.
Miss Juicy said physical appearance.
Okay, there it is. Oh my God, who is that?
There we go.
Hey y'all!
What y'all
Destiny.
got us here?
What's up, girl?
Hey, boo. About time I get to
You
see
know
who
what?
work.
I just realized the other day we have the same last name.
Banks. Amazing. Come on, girls. Come through.
Period. What's up, JP? It's been such a long time.
We got the braids and the bun
And the
all on
slick back.
one.
You know, I act the fool when my hair slicked to the back, bald head, scallop.
Oh wait. So Miss Destiny,
What's going on?
can you leave somebody over their physical appearance? Ready? Go.
Why? What you mean? Or can you leave them? Just don't deal with them at all.
Now, like I'm assuming what because
No.
this is one of AB's topics, so I'm assuming
So basically, this is
what.
what it is, Destiny.
Okay, so
Okay,
girl,
Because, okay, so we in a pandemic and everybody's hashtag COVID weight, all this, and my hot girl body versus my warm woman winter body.
okay,
Um, so people are getting to know their mates because one, they've been in the house with them
okay,
no longer than usual. Some people actually got to know themselves because they had to sit their ass down somewhere.
okay. Period.
Okay, period. So, and in the midst of you being in the house with your significant other, y'all have, you know, partaked in a little bit more eating because it's less working out.
Okay.
Shut up, Josh. And so, therefore, you gained a few little extra pounds here and there, maybe picked up a twin, you know. Oh, is she
Now
praying before she speak?
I'm singing. Now, girl, I was singing that song by Music Soul Child. I love you if your hair turns gray. I still love you if you gain a little weight. Yeah.
But see, that's the difference between Beijing and working out. That's a big difference. Beijing is a quick fix.
Okay, so if you already if you already with the person, I think
Yeah.
I I think that I would stay. And I say that simply because I'm a thick girl, right? But I've been working on myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm down one pant size, okay? But my edges ain't always snatched, you know?
It's okay. It's okay. You at least you doing something. Some of these
Okay.
folks ain't even driving by
Now
again.
if fat and nasty, if he just get out of control, I still don't think like if I'm with him, I'm with him. You know what I'm saying? I'll help him do whatever unless he just get foul and just
I'm
like
talking about let go and let God
no,
type
we ain't
situation.
doing no we ain't doing no let go, let God. No, sir. And then see for me, no, you know what I'm saying? Like in real life, I don't like fat guys. I think
Me
I said
neither,
that.
girl. That stomach on my back don't work.
I mean, I've always been a thick girl. So I said that that's just too much friction for me. You know what I'm saying? I just like ugh. But I couldn't. And we're gonna work together. Body feed, don't laugh. Don't laugh. But that's just my preference. And so we still have to be mindful in this pandemic that listen, them they didn't meet you like that. So don't let yourself completely go. That's part of self-care.
Okay. There
You
you
can't
go.
I can understand like the face not being beat and all of that, but if you getting grimy and you just getting like disgusting, like bro, your heart is at risk. But I would be really nice. I'd be like, babe, listen, babe, we need to go to a weight loss doctor. We need to do
But see,
something,
that's
babe.
if you that's because you got love invested in that relationship, okay? So that's you sounding like somebody that's done been with this man maybe a year before COVID hit. So you
Okay.
got ties and you loving and you there. But what if you met somebody January, February, and you know everything starts shut down in March? So the shit still kind of new. You still trying to get to know a person, and then it only take 2 months for somebody to spread. Black don't crack, but that shit damn sure stretch. So by June, July, they done picked up. Shut up, Josh. They done picked up about 10, 15 extra pounds, and they ain't even acknowledging the fact that they done gained some weight. They thinking like it's okay.
You
Me
know what?
personally, if I gain 5 pounds, I'm having a
Uh-huh.
problem. I'm recognizing that 5 pounds because when a small person gains some weight, it sticks out a little more than the average. So I'm already panicking over 5 pounds. But if you just gain 10, 15 pounds and still trying to squeeze in that same shit instead of eating, ain't changing your ways, then you comfortable with just going up. We going the wrong way.
10, 15. Now
If
I'm
he 5 feet, girl, that's different. Now if the
if
nigga
he
six
5 feet,
nine,
talk to him. I can't really talk to him anyway. He 5 feet. He's too little. He got that little
I don't
short
date
man
short
syndrome.
boys. It feel like you got a
I don't
backpack
like
on and you
my
laying
daddy
in the bed
is
with them.
that's why I'm fat. My daddy is little. My mama, they look like the number 10. My mama tall and kind of thin. My daddy is like short, like where y'all mess me up anyway.
Yeah, them backpacks. I call them
10,
backpacks.
but 10, I think 10 to 15 pounds maybe because like my weight go up and down. So I would definitely extend that grace. I'm gonna stop being silly, y'all, for real. I would definitely extend that grace. And I've never been a little girl. I've never been a thin chick. My nickname is Big Two because I was the biggest 2-year-old they ever seen.
My God.
So yeah, and they still call me Big Two. You know what I'm saying? But the good part is I'm not complete. Like I don't have a big top and a little bottom. All of my stuff is just pretty much,
But it
it's
go together. You're not looking like a
it go yeah,
capital
it go together.
P or a lower
So
B. I get it.
my thick like cake mix, it goes together. Now I don't like big dudes, so if I just don't like big dudes. But 10 to 15, like I'll be like, babe, listen,
But
we gotta
hold on, I
cut.
got a question. When you say big dudes, are you talking about big boned or loose?
Baby, let me tell you something. You have never seen a skeleton with big bones. We gotta stop that. We gotta stop. We gotta
Now,
stop.
big bone is meaning a nice
Hey,
solid. I'm talking about like a
I can
defensive
hey,
do a nice
y'all,
end.
solid.
y'all,
I can do a solid.
y'all too.
I just can't do sloppy.
Y'all too.
That's
What the
cousin.
fuck?
That's
What the
cousin.
fuck, y'all too?
But I'm just trying
Hey,
to keep this
listen.
conversation. But what do
Hey,
you tell that person? How do you tell that person you want to lead them? Like, what do you say? Hey, it ain't you, it's me. You can't say that.
No, you can't
So
say that. Um,
So how do you
uh-huh.
say tell somebody? Because me,
I don't really want nobody that close to the borderline. Like I can do a thick, like I can do a thick dude. I can do a thick dude, but it's like when they go like like the sloppy, like if the
that's
like if
loose. That's that looseness.
that's loose. Okay, that's loose. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I can. I don't really think I can do loose. So he
But
wouldn't.
what do you tell the person when they done got to that point and now you turned off? You ain't really trying to have sex when you don't even want to go nowhere in public with them.
See, Josh, I
You
was
don't
not
need.
the good person. I was not the right one for this. First, okay, I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna speak on behalf of somebody else. I just would. I don't think that my mind, like the way that I am, like I love hard. So if I'm in it with him, I'm in it. But we gonna talk. Like we finna go get some Adipex or Phenamine or something. Like drink some lemon water or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to work, but he just like f you. I don't care. I ain't doing this. Do what you gotta do. First of all, sir, your attitude is very bad concerning this matter. Okay, I'm trying to be nice. Okay, but I don't like fat guys, so I'm trying to give you a chance. Okay, sir.
Mm.
Um,
Okay, so I got another question because I'm reading the comments. If you dating a guy and he don't go to no gym, ain't drove by a gym, ain't never had a gym membership, and then he gained weight, it takes a different type of motivation to get someone to work out that's not a workout person.
Josh,
Uh,
wrong. Cause let me say something. I work out now, but I'm not a workout person. I do work out because this is what I
That's my
realized.
point. But what do
This
you tell a guy that though?
I be like, bro, we got to get this together. Like but I'm a team player. I am a
So
real.
you will work out with him, right?
I would, yes,
Okay,
sir.
there you go.
I'd be
There you
like,
go.
Pop, I need you to pick me up. So in order for you to be able to pick me up, Pop, we gotta go to the gym. Okay, we gotta go to the gym, Pop. So I mean, I would be the team player to kind of motivate him. But I've never been like a workout girl. But I'm working out now because the pandemic. I feel like it's important, and my weight goes up. My weight goes up and down. Like I'm a stress person, eater, I guess you say.
Right.
So I definitely would have, I'm the person that would have the grace in
Yep.
the area. You know what I'm saying? I've never been a skinny girl. And if the Lord is passing out flat stomachs in this season, I would take one. Don't do it without me, period. So you would leave your man? You would leave him?
No, because doing my interview process,
Okay.
health and I'm a Virgo, so I'm very big on visual.
Okay.
Um
Okay, Josh.
so even shut up, Josh.
That's
So
so
even in my interview and in my assessing and trial period, I'm
okay.
already looking at the physical, the health, because I'm vegan. So therefore, we got to kind of be on the same page. I don't eat dairy. I work out. I'm big on supplements. I'm big on
Okay.
natural stuff. So I
Got
am already testing you out, because if you coming in and I remember I went on a date with somebody and he knew I was vegan, and he just he ordered steak and a whole bunch of stuff, and then the way he was eating, I was so grossed out, because then like his mouth was doing something, then he had a beard. I was so turned off, and
Oh
it was
my
just like I
God.
just can't get
I feel
to
bad
the
for him.
point. And then he wasn't healthy. He had a little stomach on him, a little situation going there. And I was trying to look over that, because when you get a
Okay.
certain age, your wants, kind of go down because your needs is going up. So
Okay.
therefore, you try to check a box that you ain't using never checked before.
Okay.
So I kind
I
of get
feel
that
it.
out the way up front. And I'm big on teeth,
Okay.
just like I am on physical appearance, but somebody has to be healthy. I'm not finna be changing diapers and washing asses and doing none of that at 50 or 60. Or I like to go outside and hike. I like to run. I like to work out. I don't want to tell you about it when I get back. I want you to go with me.
And I'm really big on all of it. And so
No, I
it's
don't
almost
date only vegans, but I don't date people that's not in tune with healthy lifestyle or have no care and think it's okay to eat beef, pork, and steak every day.
okay. So I think I'm complete. I'm almost. My only thing is I just don't like big guys. So and I'm not big. I just had some vegan tacos, by the way. Them things was banging. It was some bar something tonight from somewhere. My friend,
Josh, you make me sick.
it was banging.
You,
Yeah.
you
See,
acting
Josh,
like
y'all see, and so for me, I'm getting into that healthy spot because I am a nurse, and I just feel like you know what, I need to pimp it up. But
you
this
a
is
nurse.
I am.
Oh, so you understand? Yeah, it's just certain
I
things
do.
I don't see myself doing. The way
I
I look at it, I got
but
about 30 more, 20
girl.
to 20 to 20, 25 more good summers, and then I'm gonna be done. And in them 20, 30 good summers, I need somebody that can actually stop that can actually participate with me and be involved in trips and rides and hiking and walking and and I ain't got to stop and take 2 naps throughout the day. But if you a nurse, you already get it. Yeah.
And I do, and I definitely, that's why like I hired a trainer because like the fat girl in me is always screaming for cookies. But I haven't eaten beef or pork in a while. I don't eat beef or pork. So I'm actually just chicken and fish. My next thing is to cut out chicken. And I'm doing better. So I think but as far as I don't know, if I'm in the relationship with him, I'm with him. I'm with him. And that, like all jokes aside, I'm with him. And so I'm willing to work on it because I like to offer the same grace that I would expect somebody to extend to me. But that's your, like what you saying, that's very good. And that's your lifestyle. That's who that's your profile. That's what you do. So I expect like in the front on the table, you put it all on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Put it all on the table. Like, listen, bro, you can't be fat. And that's understandable because that cuts out your lifestyle and the things that you like to do. So it's almost like extra weight for you to be carrying along a fat dude that can't climb,
Oh, that's
Stone
gonna be a
Mountain.
no
Or
for me. That's gonna be a no for me.
yeah,
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
and that's cool. That's cool. I don't like. I never, even though I'm a nurse, I never went that deep. I never really went that deep into it. Now, let me see. You know what? I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna stay away from that. I was gonna say I ain't
So let me ask you a question. We talking about doing the dumping,
the
but then
dumping.
if we flip the script and JP as a man, give me the male perspective of being with a woman and junk get a little bit too much, and she get the booty do, and we know what the booty do is when the stomach stick out further than the booty do. Um,
My
so
time.
tell us from a male perspective, you know.
Well, the first question I'm gonna answer is from the standpoint of if I'm already in a relationship and all this stuff went on, I'm gonna ride for my queen. Like we're gonna have to figure out something. Um, because for me, I'm vegan and I've done a lot of life changes through the years, especially after I transitioned out of playing the game. And I'm all about taking care of myself. I seen somebody mention earlier about hot water and lemon, which is actually something that's very healthy. It's actually a smooth way to detox. Um, and I've actually picked that up from going to play over in China. And I drink hot water throughout the day. Helps with the digestive system, helps with the blood flow. It's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
positive in drinking hot water with lemon. But anyway, I'm gonna stick with my partner. Hopefully figure out a way to motivate or inspire some type of change, some type of foundation, some type of something. If we're writing now, the main question that you were asking, AB, is if you just meet somebody and you
There you go.
like them a lot and y'all are dealing with each other, what would you do? And my thing with that is I'm engaged and I'm engaged and what I'm intrigued by is your mindset. So if
Yeah.
you're the type of person that lets yourself go, then to me that goes in a lot of other categories as well. Because if you're not going to be healthy physically then you're not going to be healthy. You're not going to be healthy mentally. You're not going to be healthy emotionally. You're not going to be healthy spiritually, because a lot of those things, go hand in hand. And I don't think a lot of people really understand the importance of having a healthy mindset. And during this pandemic, the one thing that I've watched, because this shit is not going nowhere anytime soon, and I know that we're opening up. I know that states are getting back to normal and all of these things, and people are taking the vaccines and blah 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 blah. But I watch people make excuses, and I've watched people because I can't go to the gym, you know what I'm saying? Or I can't do this, or I can't do that. And to be honest, it's actually a perfect time to figure out fun ways
Mm-hmm.
with your loved ones, with your families, with your children, with whomever, in which you can push yourself and regain some of those things back, some of those healthy habits. And it's hard when you got to look yourself in the mirror, and a lot of us
It
don't
is.
like a lot of us don't like the person that we see. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that's the reason why it was so easy to just gain weight, but gain weight mentally, right? Toxicity. We gaining weight emotionally, right? Brokenness. We're gaining weight spiritually, not staying the course and where we need to be. And then, of course, physically, because we're just eating, because we're sitting and we're watching TV. It
Yep.
don't take no time or no energy to go for a walk. It doesn't take no time or energy to cut your TV on, put YouTube on your iPad or your telephone, do some yoga, right? Figure out some type of Billy Blanks workout or whatever you call them. They got all kind of home stuff that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
I know I was in the house, even when they put us on that 2 week, like where you couldn't really leave the house type kick. I was going up and down my stairs. I was doing push-ups. I was doing sit-ups. I'm getting the kids involved. Like, I'm trying to figure out whatever way, because it's also a way to everything is attached. Your mind, your spirit, your body, your soul, all of that stuff is attached, man. And that's why, for me, if I see somebody on that type of vibe, I think, me personally, I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna give them the opportunity first. I'm gonna see, if they're willing to get out of their way. But if that's something that they're gonna consistently do, I don't think that I could necessarily stay, because I didn't sign up for that. And I
Agree.
would like to think that a woman, you know what I'm saying, who wants good for not only herself, but a representation of her, you wouldn't want me to be out here looking crazy or doing anything like that equally, though. You know what I'm saying? So I think just across the board, like that's a no for me. Because I'm also understanding that physical appearance shit, it's a lot that goes in that. And I'm not judging anybody, because, again, like Destiny said, right? She's been a thick girl her whole life. That's cool. I know a lot of thick women, but they're healthy. They work out, not just a physical thing, but they're working out, they're reading, they're training their mind. You know what I'm saying? They're working on their emotions, they're working on their spirituality, getting close to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like, the workout part is bigger than just the physical. Because I
Right.
also know a lot of people who physically work out, but then they feed themselves a lot of bullshit. Whether
Mm-hmm.
that's food, whether that's what they read, or what they're into, or things like
Yeah.
that. So that idea goes far above what people would like to tend to keep it as.
Right. I totally agree.
Bless
Bless
you.
you. I
Thank you, lady.
I totally agree with that. And it's almost like I've always read books. I don't watch TV and stuff at all, except for the my Friday night show. Y'all know what it is. Little Women of Atlanta. But I always like my spirituality, all of that. But then it does come a time where all of that stuff has to align. And like I
Mm-hmm.
said, I've always been a thick girl. That's just because of my family. But I just decided I decided that everything need to line up. Everything, my eating habits, all of that. I realized.
Can you, I didn't mean to cut you off, but do me a favor though, because we're talking about, you know, which is very important. Just watch how you speak about yourself. I'm scrolling back through the comments, and
And I
there's one part where you're like, I'm fat. Like, make sure you speak to yourself from a place of love. Talk about how beautiful you are. Talk about how amazing you are. Be careful with your words, even if you're
Mm-hmm.
playing. Be careful, because your words have power. You know what I'm saying? And even myself, right? I try to, and I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just feel that it's very important, because I know a lot of us throughout the day, we talk about ourselves, or we say things like, you make me sick, or I hate, or whatever,
that's
and
Mm-hmm.
we're attracting those
what we
vibrations.
what we
You know what
say.
I'm saying?
Are
So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
must
Thank
tell
you.
you, because again, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a beautiful person. You're a beautiful woman. Like, you got to say that and own that. That can only come from
Yeah.
you. You know what I'm saying? Speak nothing but amazing over yourself. You know what I mean? And watch how you respond to things, because
mm-hmm,
that has power too. You
absolutely
know, we all have to do a better job with that, myself included. You know what I'm saying? And I have to, even when I'm describing things, I always look up and I'm like, the Most High, like, you know, I'm not trying to speak any ill will. I'm just trying to explain this situation. And I know it sounds crazy, but I need to make sure I clarify that, because if I'm having a conversation, I don't want to plant another seed because I'm talking about something.
right,
You know
right,
what I'm saying? I'm
Mm-hmm.
right.
expressing my frustration, like, and we have to be mindful, and we have to be careful of that no matter what. And I know we all laugh, and I know we all joke, but words have so much power.
Yes,
You
they
know what I'm
do.
saying? And they have so much power. So please, Queen, be careful when you do that. I did not mean to cut you off. I'm gonna let you finish your point, but go ahead. I just needed to say that
She
real
done.
quick.
But and let me tell you, like, hats off to you. Thank you, like, thank you so much, because oftentimes, like, it's like we know that, but we forget about that. And words do have so much power. And I've seen
Mm-hmm.
things even lately manifest. And so I thank you for that, because I'm working hard. Like, I'm working hard on my body, my mind, my soul, my spirit, all of that. I've been all through the pandemic working on all of that. And that's what I was saying. Like, I've always been in tune spiritually, like mentally, all of that. Like, I'm a bookworm, books all over. If I would show y'all my room, but I got books everywhere. That's all I do is read books. And so at some point, all of that has to come into alignment. So, like you said, that you can't be, some people are in shape physically, but their mind is out of whack, or their
Mm-hmm.
mind was in tune, but their body is out of whack. So it is like a signal. That's a signal that something is going on. So that's why I decided to hone in. I was like, okay, sis, you got your mind right, you're getting your spiritual and all of that stuff right, you're getting your emotions right. So what's up with the body? So there is still something there, that is that trigger saying, okay, it's something that you need to handle. So what I found out about myself is, when I eat and I eat and I eat and I eat, is not always just my physical person. And I think I've said that before. I'm not physically hungry. I'm spiritually hungry, and I need to be still, cut everything off, and I need to go read. I need to go pray. I need to go meditate. I need to go worship. And so I found out that was my thing. Like, you're feeding the wrong man. You're feeding the physical man when you really should be feeding the spiritual man. And once I read all it, like, it is so amazing how once I pray and I read all of it, it just, like, it lines up. But that
Yeah.
was a trigger. Like, that was a trigger for me. Like, since you got everything else, but you got to watch for those. You got to watch for those triggers, because your body will tell you your everything that's happening in the natural realm. It'll tell you what's going on in the spirit. It'll tell you what's going on. So I had to, like, that's what I've been working on now lately, like, okay, you say all of this stuff is lining up, you need to line, your physical need to line up with everything else.
Yeah. Mental.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. I appreciate that, man, because
I do too.
I know I was like, and I know y'all both, both of y'all are gonna keep it very transparent and open and honest. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I think it's important, and you know what else is important too, and there's nothing wrong with it. Is that people owning what they like. I
Yeah.
feel that a lot of times we kind of we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And in a sense, that's us
Mm-hmm.
settling as well,
Mm.
instead of actually owning and appreciating what our preferences are. And we don't do that enough. You know what I mean? Like, if you like a guy and want him to be in shape or whatever the case may be,
Yes.
then own that. That is okay. But at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, if you decide to settle, don't be mad at nobody but yourself.
Right.
And I feel that a lot of us, we don't own it because we have these great expectations, but then because we're at a certain age, or some things ain't really go the way that we wanted, or we ain't really had luck in relationships, that we'll be like, you know what? I typically will go for this, but Holmes looking all right today because I don't know, fuck it. And that's not the way to go. And the
Mm-mm.
same thing for us as kings. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't sit up there and just settle. You
Absolutely.
feel me? Like, you can't settle, man, because it's that type of mentality and mindset. And again, I want people to understand that doesn't mean that we're judging. We're
Right.
not looking down upon people because we like what we like or we have our preferences. I feel that that's a negative way of looking at it. You know what I mean? Own your preferences, own what you like, but at the same time, lastly, if you're gonna put somebody on that pedestal, just make sure you're willing and ready to meet them there.
Absolutely.
Because I think that's also an unfair thing too, because a lot of women will do everything in their powers and stay consistent up until they get that person.
Mm.
And then
Exactly. And then
and
fall off.
then and then they fall off.
Yeah.
Or a lot of women will do everything till they get that person, and then even if you're married or you have children, and then you let yourself go. And I'm understanding. Listen, I think what women do is beautiful. Obviously, is God, the Most High, made it where it's just y'all that can do that, right? Having children, having a human being grow inside of you, your body's changing, stretch marks, all of these types of things. My thing is, I understand you might have put on some weight, Queen, but if you're attacking life every day and you're trying to eat right and you're still, doing the things that are necessary to be healthy, healthy doesn't mean you got to be this big. Healthy doesn't mean you got to have abs and your body got to look a certain way. Healthy just means that you're going hard at it every day. You're being consistent and you're doing everything that you can to be in the best space that you can possibly be in as a woman. I ain't going to be mad at that. But there's some women who make the excuses of either after a relationship, after they got the man and he ain't going nowhere, or after they have kids and they let themselves go. And on the flip side, as I'm talking to you, Queens, I'm still talking to us as well. Because I feel like we'll do everything in our powers, right? From opening doors, sending out text messages, doing this to doing that. And then once we get in position, we fall off. And that's not
Yep.
fair either. That's not fair either. So it's not just the physical, it's still the other things that follow behind. And we cannot be the types of people that do what it takes to get what we want and then give the middle finger to the person that we say we love afterwards.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true. And I said something as well. I said sometimes when we settle, that means that something else is behind that. What's the mindset behind settling? It's okay when you're in a relationship to compromise. That means, two people trying to become one or come together. We're always going to have to compromise. But
Mm-hmm.
um But when you settling hurts, because that means that you knew that you deserve better and you didn't go after what you felt like you deserved. So you end up hurting that person because you settle. That person may not even meet your standards. So now you're treating them less than, or they're not living up to the standards that you normally live by. So it ends up hurting the person. And I just say, before you settle, just wait. Just wait.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
Just
But
wait.
but the thing about that too is that brings resentment.
It does.
That's gonna bring about very
It,
uncomfortable um situations in the house, because you know when you start realizing you messed up or this might not have been the right choice, even though that's in your mental, it's gonna come out in your action. It's
it
gonna come
is.
out through your tone. You're gonna be turned off. And if this person has been with you and around you, that person would
Mm-hmm.
know when you're turned off. Like you can't been all lovey dovey sex, every day, 2 times a day, and then all of a sudden it's once a week or once every 2 weeks. Cause
Mm-hmm.
so of course it's gonna show. And then like I said, we can't get our time back. I'd rather wait and have patience and continue to pray and manifest what type of man that I want versus just being with a time filler or somebody to just, because he ain't gonna send you the one that's for you if you entertaining the wrong one.
Yep. Can't
I
get a
say that
king
I
in a
say
time
that I say that all the time.
all the
I want to
time.
be in position for mine because I'm over here dealing with this Teletubby over here. I can't prepare myself for this king that is made just for me.
That's right. You can't, and I just said that you can't meet a king while you're entertaining a joker. So you got to make a choice of what you want, what it is that you want. And like I said, like you just confirmed that whatever is going on in the spiritual is manifesting in the natural. So even though we may not say how we're feeling, we're giving off that aura or that spirit or whatever. We're giving that off. Like we may be with you, but in actuality, in our head, we're playing these conversations like, you know what, I know you ain't mine, I really don't want you, you ain't the right size or the right color or whatever. They can feel that.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
can feel it. They can pick up on it. They may not be able to specify it or say it right out, but they can tell. And now what they say is like, your energy is off, your energy is off. That's because you know that you settled and that's not what you want. So now it's almost like you said, just a space filler. It's just somebody you want triceps and biceps in your bed, but nothing else is lining up. He's nothing else that you desire, but
Yep,
because you wanted
that's
the
it.
two pumps and a wiggle, you couldn't wait for what it was that you felt as if you deserved. So you just go right on ahead and fall in the bed, fall head first.
That's
It,
called victimized.
so I just say wait and
She got victimized. That's when you get victimized. You
yeah,
can't get
yeah.
past the dick
But
and to
like
realize this man is not the one for you. And then after about 2-3 months, you back. Oh, what I done signed up for.
right. And I'm a firm believer in we attract what we are. If you ever notice that you have never seen your actual face, you've seen a mirror image of your face. So sometimes you meet people and God really shows you who you are. He'll put that person in your face so you can know who you are. So
Mm-hmm.
time we attract who we are. We attract broken. Let me speak for myself. When I was broken, I was attracting broken
That's
men
it.
because he was showing me what it is. Like I seen certain
Mm-hmm.
characteristics in him that I hated, and then I realized that's the very same thing that I hated in myself. But I
But
could
see,
I
remember
could
we said on the other call that sometimes you attract who you are. So
yeah,
like if you broken, that energy is
yeah,
there. Trust me, you give off energy
it is.
just being broken. I look at people like, well, you have a different energy when you walk in the room. you have a welcome energy. Therefore, people take to you. They come to you. If you walk in the room and you broken and you got shit on you, and you know
That's
people sense that, and then that's what you attract.
absolutely.
That's why I tell women, when you walk in the room, are you giving out Chanel or you giving out Jean Naté? Whatever the old school shit used to be. What are you giving off as in a scent or an energy? Because that's what you're gonna attract.
That's it. And a lot of people, and sometimes some people can sense that, and they prey on, like narcissists prey on broken women,
Yes.
broken men. They prey on that. That's exactly what they're looking for. They're looking for somebody that's broken, because they know that they can handle a person that's broken. They can handle,
Yeah,
but
they can
you,
relate to that because they broke.
yep, yep, you are. I know. Oh God, we don't went so far off topic, but
That's okay.
Josh, your head back in the camera.
Yeah, you brought the two pumps and the wiggle back, man.
I
I
know,
can't,
between
I
that and
can't.
the Teletubby, I don't even know where that came from. I just had a vision.
Listen, not telling me. Josh, you just letting us show out. You ain't stopped. You ain't said nothing.
He
But
came in and brought it together. He came in and
he know,
brought the spiritual part to it. Um,
I'm gonna have to, man,
he,
because I get it too, though, and I think it's important that y'all that discussion was had too, because it's frustrating, and I know that, like for example, Destiny, you spoke from your side. You didn't even speak about the other person. You more so was talking about self. You know what I'm saying? And I get that too. You feel me? So that's transparency, because that's equally a part of it. You feel me? Like
mhm.
a lot of women, especially within this last year and a half, are looking at themselves like, or whatever they could be feeling for whatever the reason is. And that's real. Like that's like I was laughing because y'all be making some sidebar comments, but on the flip side, that was such a transparent conversation between both of you, and it's a real thing. And it's like for women, as y'all were talking, like how do you get yourselves in the mindset or in the mind frame of, well, shit, if I do want this, what am I gonna do? Or even if it ain't got nothing to do with another man, and I'm just trying to be on my type of time and vibe, what am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Or just being honest with yourself, like, shit, I like what I like. You know what I'm saying? I'm a thick girl. I'm gonna own that. I'm gonna be proud of that.
period.
That's important too,
True.
because there are a lot of, for women especially. I know all day y'all are looking at yourselves, and it's the thought of, damn, like, how can I get this better? How can I do whatever better? Or that's just being real. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, I men do it. I don't think we do it at the level of what women do it. But I know some men that feel away, especially if one of your partners done made a little comment and you like, damn, bro, like, shit, you right, man. I am looking this way or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, even if they look like it doesn't bother them, more times than none, people are listening, and they're
Hmm.
definitely paying attention, and it definitely hits home. So that's why it's important. And that's why my answer was, for me, it's more so the mindset than the
right.
physical. Because you never know. And again, people's DNA is structured however it is, and this, that, and the third, man. But I know some big old jokers that are healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I know some little itty
Yeah.
bitty things that are healthy.
And some people
I
And
like,
know
vice
some.
versa.
I
yeah,
know some little itty bitty things that aren't healthy.
Yeah,
yeah,
vice versa.
Just like I know some big old jokers that aren't healthy. I know some females who, according to social media, look like, God damn, she ripped, them legs is hitting, she got the little pack, that booty poking out, da 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 da, but they still ain't healthy.
that's
I
true.
know some men that got all the muscles in the world and they
And
ain't
still ain't
healthy.
healthy. They still ain't healthy.
And that's the thing that you know what I'm saying? Like, people got to understand, especially everybody that's tuned in, we got to really know what healthy looks like.
Absolutely.
And healthy is not the ideal picture of what we think it is based
Picture.
off of social media or society. And we got a lot of people who dropping the ball, and that's why it's important. You got to be healthy spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be healthy mentally. You
Mm-hmm.
got to be healthy emotionally. You got to be healthy financially. You
Mm-hmm.
got to be healthy physically, right? Across the board, not just attending to one and leaving the other out. And
Absolutely.
I feel like a lot of us are too busy making sure
Mm.
we appear a certain way,
Absolutely.
and
Versus being a
inside
reality.
we are beyond unhealthy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that
A-
is
You know what
true.
I'm saying? So that's why even earlier when y'all were laughing and joking and girl and did it, that's real. That's authentic. Because regardless, all these people in these comments, they looking at doing the same shit when they at the crib, when they in the mirror, when they talking to their homegirl, their homeboy. Like people are doing that. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
Or they
But the
calling
but
it
the thing
being
about
like,
it too is, Josh, at some point you have to kind of wake up and realize that, back to the manifesting and thinking of what you want, you can't be asking for um
I just said.
slim fit,
I
in
just said.
shape, healthy, eat right, and then you're not even doing it yourself.
You cannot be a
mm-hmm,
you
nickel
you
expecting.
yeah, you can't, like, if you asking for something, make sure that the askee looks like that, the asker. So you
mm-hmm,
got to be careful what you putting out there, because just like, so, oh, I want a man that's this and this and that. Okay, you not that. Oh, I want a woman this and that. So if you meet somebody like that, that ain't gonna work.
mm-hmm,
So you got to make sure that you at least doing the steps and getting yourself together so you can attract that common match. Because there's a lot of people out here I seen that just work out to eat. Been working out
mm-hmm,
5 years and motherfuckers look the same. So you know what I'm saying, you got to really make sure that you know what you're doing. You gonna be all the way in, or you gonna be out, or let's get it together. And then some people do need that other person to come along as a
Down.
motivator. Me and my friends, we hold each other accountable, because girls, we joke. They were like, damn girl, that dress tight, or the knife in the cake, little comments we may make just as some fun stuff, to let our homegirl know you get a little, you getting a little thick, and then we work out together and do stuff together. That's what you need. Like-minded people, not just only for hanging out and going to the club, but for its health and business and stuff like that. So, you got to hold yourself accountable, and then make sure you look out and you motivate and supporting other people around you.
Absolutely.
right. That's real.
And I just said that you
That's
can't be a nickel out here expecting a dime. And that's just, I mean, that's just the way it is. That's the word that we live in. The options are wide open. So you have to be the best version of yourself. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I say. If you're gonna be a thick girl, because everybody is not meant to be slim fit. Everybody is not meant to have that. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
to be the best version of yourself so that you can attract what it is that you want, and you can become, and always leave room for improvement, always leaving room
Yes.
for improvement. Always, oh my gosh, I cannot, even in the relationship, you might meet them one way, but leave room for your partner to evolve and for you to evolve as well. Don't think that everything is going to stay the same. It's not.
mm-hmm.
It's not.
Bless, bless. You look
Mm-hmm.
tired, D. I'm gonna let you get some rest, man. Tonight, to be honest, ladies. And obviously, this is the first time because I know Instagram loves stealing everybody else shit. So they gonna anytime somebody come out with some hot shit, they gonna do it. So tonight was the first time testing this out. Uh, but it was good though, especially with y'all too. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
Because
you, girls.
y'all got a way of articulating, and y'all gonna keep it funky, man. So I'm glad to be able to get both of y'all on. Destiny, you go first, man, and because I'm gonna go ahead, and I know everybody got work and all that, but lead these folks with a good word. We always got to close the church out, man, on a high note.
All right, let's close this thing out then. So this is what I want everybody to always remember, that you are your only competition. Stop looking around at other people, what they're doing, what they're saying, what they got going on, and you become your only competition, because their highs, you should never compare your highs to their highs. We all have a different purpose. Everybody is not meant to be skinny. Everybody ain't meant to be fat, but do the very best that you can to become and do what it is that you were created to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, listen, stop thinking that people are just going to accept you the way that you are. This is the way that God made me. No, sis. No, bro, God didn't make you with that bad attitude. Your attitude stank. I had to check somebody today. Like, no, if your attitude stank, be willing and open. And everybody is not going to tell the same lie. If everybody is telling you, like, sis, you probably need to tighten up in that area, or you have a nasty attitude, or whatever the case
Mm-hmm.
may be, take that into consideration and stop being so snappy with people. We all here to help. We're all here to love. But listen, everybody ain't going to be putting up with the same stuff. So come on, let's do better. Let's do better as a race. Let's do better as a people. Let's love on each other. That's it.
God bless you, Queen. I appreciate it. AB, what you got for us?
My thing is similar to her. Self-love is so important. Right now, in these times, we really have to focus on loving ourselves first and foremost. And then also speak it. I'm very big on speaking things to existence. If you can think of it, you can speak of it, you can achieve it. I've seen a lot of people make some amazing moves within the past year, with just being able to just going after their dreams. Your vision is not going to be everybody else's vision. That's fine. And there's no need to worry about nobody else's thoughts or vision. I will say a lot of us get so caught up in saying what another person brings to the table. I want y'all to stop saying that. I want you to focus on both of you bringing a table.
Bring
I
it.
don't want you to bring that to my table. I'm not gonna bring that to your table. You can bring your table. I'm gonna bring my table. And then we both can have two strong foundations to build on. I heard somebody say that. So just stay in positions, keep praying, and I love you guys.
Awesome.
That's beautiful. Um,
Got my own table, baby.
in closing, man, I just want to say, along with you all, everybody that's on here, man, I love y'all. I love y'all for real. Like, and I'm proud of y'all. But I read something today. It was sent to me. It was in the form of parenting, and we're always telling somebody that we're proud of them. We have to get them to start realizing that it's important for them to be proud of themselves.
Powerful.
And I feel that a lot of us, we're living for validation, and we don't understand our own worth and our own value. And that's the reason why we do things for the applause. And the biggest fan that should be out there is actually ourselves, for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We don't love ourselves or appreciate ourselves. We don't value ourselves. We don't understand our worth. We don't understand how important and how amazing we are. And we're all basing relationship on what the other person thinks
Mm-hmm.
or what our partners think. Because a lot of us men will get the baddest thing so we can bring her around, and then the homie's gonna be like, "Yeah, bro, you did that." Just like there are a lot of women who do the same things. So we got to get to that point, man. You love yourself enough that you stand on that, and you strong and you proud of that.
Mm-hmm.
When I prayed with my kids tonight, that struck and hit a chord, and I made sure that when we went through our affirmations after we finished the prayer, I wanted the kids to be like, "Hey, I'm proud of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of who I am. I love myself. I appreciate myself." And that's important.
Mm-hmm.
So again, ladies, I appreciate it. I know we'll connect afterwards. I hope everybody left fed. I know I did. I learned a lot from you two. I learned a lot from the people in the comments that was putting their food up there. Um, and it don't matter what we talk about. We're gonna have fun.
Right.
We're gonna talk our shit. But I know one thing for sure, and these people gonna get fed. You feel me? So we coming from a genuine, authentic place. This shit ain't about the numbers. It's about the fact that we planting seeds. And all it takes is one person. That's it. We ain't gotta have the most popping shit, but guess what? Our shit is what it's supposed to be and where it's at. So I appreciate y'all, ladies. Look forward to the next time we jump on here, man. Love to all, everybody. Y'all have a good night, and we'll get at y'all another time.
All right, love y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Love you, love
Bless.
you.
Yeah. All right, good people. Chip.